I'd like to say 10, but I think being white, I can't say that.
Huh? That is insane. How can you say 10? Yo, what's going on YouTube? We're back with another video. Today, Car has released a crazy vid. They're asking people from a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you? All I want to see is zeros. I know some people are gonna come on and say 10. Anyways, follow all the socials, Discord, Reddit is in the description, and subscribe.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm gonna say if you live in America and you were born here and you're grown up and you're 50 plus, good luck if you're below 5.
Damn. Is that true?
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Racist? Oh my god.
And be honest.
Chat, be honest. What is your numbers? What is your numbers? On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd like to say 10, but I think being white, I can't say that.
Huh? That is insane. How can you say 10?
Yeah. So, okay, no, 10 means like super racist.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
Doesn't matter. You're getting clipped. You're getting clipped. Oh, it's done for you. Excuses? She just told on herself. You thought you could get me, robot? No.
I hate everybody equally.
How racist are you?
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
I hate everybody equally.
I mean, is it racist if you're racist to everyone? Philosophical question. Is she real for that? W? She's valid?
How racist are you?
0.
Zero. The type of family I come from, the type of people I'm around a diverse family, people, and things like that. So, no.
Not
She's
racist
so
at all.
real?
Yeah, no.
How racist are you?
Between a 3 and 4?
Okay.
Racist?
3 and 4?
I would say 4.
A 4, just because I think that there are things that I'm ignorant to, so it's not that I sit here to be racist, but I think that there's just things that I still need to learn. Like,
Why are you admitting to be a 4? Like what?
I definitely feel like I could have better thoughts, like the initial thoughts, and like try to unlearn a lot of things, so.
I'm a 1 due to accidental racism.
Man said accidental racism. How are you racist accidentally? Man said accidental racism. Yo, what is he rambling about?
Of accidental racism.
I'm Filipino, and
Okay.
sometimes I will mistaken some people for like different Asian races.
Oh man.
me, because I'm Asian, I definitely will acknowledge, like, there are times where I'm like, damn, like, my people really be doing this.
Growing up in...
That's different though. If you're racist to your own race, are you racist? I'm gonna end my stream. What do you mean I look like Ken Carson? Yo, no. What do you mean I look like Ken Carson?
In like an Asian...
You look like
there are
Margaret
times where I'm like,
Thatcher.
damn, like, my people really be doing this.
Growing up in like an Asian household, it's more like we discriminate against each other. It was always just like, oh yeah, you know, if you're Chinese, then you're like cheap with like money, but you have money. Korean, then you're gonna be someone that's just kind of like put yourself above everyone else, super stuck up.
And
What? Whoa! Who's thinking that? Who is actually thinking that? Who is actually thinking that?
so everywhere you go, there'd be things like they would point out, and so that's why I started noticing
Briv, you're a hinder of progress. I swear down.
that too.
Well, sometimes I'm making joke myself as being an Asian. I can do this, right? Something there is some bad driver I see. I'm just saying. I think she is a female Asian driver. I can say because myself is that.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
Towards my own race,
Probably like a 5.
Who's your own race?
I'm Asian and white, so those are the 2 races I usually pick on.
I'm Latinx. I was born in Mexico. Like sometimes oh yeah, that's such a Mexican.
You look like Emma.
How racist
Thompson.
are you on a scale of
What?
1 to 10?
What's
your number?
Consciously, I want to say 1.
I mean, I would say.
What? Like, I don't even. Hey.
Say like a 1.
1.
Probably like 1.5.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Why did she add a 0.5?
You're confident in that number?
Yes.
I feel like saying 1 is almost ignorant of all the unconscious biases that I probably carry.
Yeah,
So
but if you're a 1, you could say you're.
I try to actively work to be a 1.
1, ideally.
Chat, is a 1 bad? Is a 1 bad? I don't know.
1.
Ideally.
Hopefully not anything more.
Actually.
Actually, probably around that too.
How racist
1 is
are you?
good.
Probably
racism
2.
is racism. Exactly.
My mom was pretty broad-minded, and
You
she
look like
made us
Boris, I-
broad-minded. We had plenty of contact with
No
everybody.
public.
There was Hispanics and colored people and Oriental people, and I know the words are all changed now, so everyone gets pissed about their little things.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I like, hope I'm not a 10. I feel like that's a question for other people, not for me.
Have you ever said or done something racist?
I'm sure I have. Like, microaggressions are a part of life, and
Explain
I
that
have.
to me. What's a microaggression?
I mean, just saying things that you don't understand in the moment that can be harmful or hurtful or, perpetuate stereotypes.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
Maybe just like move to the other side of the room when I see someone or.
What do you mean someone? What do you mean someone? Because I'm thinking about the races. And I think it begins with a B. Ends in a K. A black person?
How racist are you?
Factually, black people do not have the structural power in the United States to be racist.
Racism comes from people in power in a position of authority against those that do not have that power and that authority. Someone who identifies with the minority community, it is not possible for me to be racist. So I believe that to an extent.
I mean, is it racist to like be racist to racist?
I actually.
Huh? Is it racist to be racist to racist? What kind of paradox is she talking about?
I actually don't believe that black people can be racist.
I don't know, bro. Like, there's still a couple of hesitant moments with around like white people, especially. I'm predicting how their behavior will be because of the color of their skin, which is like definitely racist. But it's like it's a reaction. It's a reaction rather than like I hate those people.
You
It's
don't like black males because you think they're thugs. That is not true.
I hate that those people probably hate me. So, yeah.
I grew up around a lot of Latinos and blacks, and they always told me that.
I don't know why. Blacks just sounds crazy. What do you mean Latinos and blacks? Like, what's the emphasis like that? Like,
They were all like, yeah, white people's the enemy, and we should avoid them, and I always just had that kind of mindset, you know?
I realized that the anger was hurting me more than anyone else around me, so it just took a lot of self-reflecting, figuring out where that anger was coming from, and then, just learning to control it better.
There are natural biases, especially when, you like are a person of color because you, in essence, want to protect yourself, and there's a lot of things that have happened to you and people you know.
But I would say that I feel like I am very biased sometimes, or that I group people and I like kind of go along with stereotypes.
A black person can be racist, so be aware of that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
I'm gonna go with a 4, just because of ingrained shit. Lived in a small town, moved to the big city, and learned a lot, so.
How racist are you?
Maybe like a 5.
I feel like
5 is
a safe
crazy.
number for anyone to
Five is not a
start
safe
at,
number.
and then you can work yourself.
I think that everyone's really, really biased.
It's starting.
So I'd probably say 5 or 6.
I think we're all racist, given.
Speak for yourself. Yo. What do you mean we're all racist? Speak for yourself, not me. Man said everyone. Man said everyone, not me. Who's we?
We're all racist, given the society we live in and the way racism is ingrained in us.
That's projection. Just because you're racist doesn't mean that we're all are. Come on.
There's a lot of shit that I learned consciously
Brave, man,
and
relax.
subconsciously
Jeez.
that takes a while to know that is happening,
1 second.
and then a while to really undo what's happening.
Janelle wants
I was
to
raised
be
by,
blacker than that. I never said
Like
that.
Catholic white parents, I can't help that. Like as a child, I learned certain things that like now living in a very progressive city, I would like highly disagree with.
I want to know what they were saying.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
I used to work retail, and my managers on the walkie would like tell me to customer service certain people, like on the walkie.
I know exactly what she's talking about. Oh my god. I know exactly what she's talking about.
Like their descriptions were just cringe.
There's this black person that looks like they're stealing. Go check on them. They tell them that in retail. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Quick, look.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
The furthest negative that you could possibly believe in.
I don't think I'm racist at all.
I'm gonna go for 0, but
Yeah,
I do think
legends.
sometimes, like, if we're not aware, casual racism occurs.
So I don't really notice people's color or really hold any judgments.
Some people just like have like a culture and like a way of thinking where they don't realize they're playing into like stereotypes.
I think a lot of people have some type of like internalized racism, so I don't think anyone is really like a 0.
How racist are you?
Intentionally racist, I would say 0. There have been moments where I've said something ignorant and was corrected. One of my friends at the time was like Egyptian, and I like made an assumption that like one of her gods were a cat.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you just hear what she just said?
Respond well to that.
I feel like you should reevaluate your number, maybe.
Yeah, you're a 10.
How racist are you?
I try my best to be close to the 1-2 range.
What's good,
Sometimes
Flame?
stereotypes will pop up in my head.
What's
that
up?
used to make me feel really guilty that I like would think these stereotypes. But then I learned that like being anti-racist isn't just like not having any
Yeet leak?
prejudices. It's
All right,
in
one
fact
sec.
recognizing when they pop up and dismissing them and knowing like that isn't true, that's just a stereotype, that's just a prejudice.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how racist are you?
But I think everyone has that internalized biases, so I'd say I have to say
Speak for yourself. Don't say everyone.
I'm maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2 or 3.
Or
3.
4 or 5.
I will give myself a 3. A 3 because I'm not active enough with it.
Wherever you grew up, like you kind of, I'm not gonna say like you can't help it, but you're kind of fed things when you're little.
I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
And I recognize that I am a white person and I have a lot of white privilege and I've benefited a lot in my career and in the world from the color of my skin.
Yeah, that's right.
And I can't say that I haven't like at some points enjoyed reaping the rewards of the colors of my skin.
Growing up in a small town that was predominantly white, I think there's a lot of
Why you guys
unconscious
writing
bias
W?
to be mitigated and caring more about seeming like you're a bad person rather than just like genuinely being a good person, whether you
Speaking
get
facts.
credit for that or
Why
not.
can't they admit that they're racist and stop making excuses?
I don't know if it's like me being racist, but it's like me being in the face of racism and being racist back. So I was in Turkey in 2020 during like China virus, and people wouldn't let me on public transportation because
That
they
was
thought-
crazy. When COVID happened, people were being so racist towards Asian people. It was mad. It was mad.
I would just tell them I'm Korean. I would just pick a different race whenever. Like, I was like, konnichiwa, I'm Japanese. And they'd be like, all right, come on in, you know? So,
We were playing on their
That's
racism.
mad.
yeah.
What's the most racist thing that's happened to you?
I've been called a wetback.
Flat out, I've been called the N-word.
Damn.
How'd that make you feel?
Hurts, you know?
be judged immediately off
No
of
way,
the
bruv.
color of my skin.
Like when I was a kid, like the neighbors used to not play with me because I was black, and they would play with my brother because he was light skinned.
What can
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. How are you playing with the friend because they're light skin? So it's fine because they look kind of white? What?
people do to dismantle their own racism?
Yeah, you
That's
got
a
it.
personal
Bruv.
journey. As a black man, I'm not here to educate you, but there's plenty of resources out there. I
Real?
would say look inward in
Real?
moments where you feel uncomfortable, lean into that. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way?
W video.
you had to-
Put in the comments below. How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10? I would like to see all zeros, please. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.